currently balancing my entire camera on a wobbly ledge, so I'm gonna be doing a chit-chat get ready with me. I kind of just want to like talk through the things that I'm doing. I think if I have to do a voiceover, it ends up being boring and kind of monotone, so I'm gonna like just tell you all the things I do and the important tips and what I'm thinking while I do my makeup, so you can figure out like how I do it. I'm gonna do my eyes first because I'm gonna do something a little bit more dramatic and I don't want fallout on my face, so starting with that. I'm using this Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer, which I've been loving right now. I'm just using this as a primer. I never really buy eyeshadow primers. I just use the concealer I already have or I'm like currently using. Just better all-in-one product and it works the same. Also make sure to set it. I've been loving this Becca multitasking perfecting powder. I just use this literally all over my face. It doesn't want to focus, but this is Golden Plum from Kylie Cosmetics. Pretty sure these are like shadow bases. I'm just gonna use my finger and like dab this on my eye. It doesn't have to be nice at all because it's kind of like a smudgy look. If you look like you haven't taken off your makeup for 48 hours, you're doing it right. This is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette that I'm obsessed with right now, and it kind of broke, I'm sad, but I'm gonna take Charmed, I'm Sure. I like to focus on blending it in here and on the outside, not too much in the corner, and don't forget the inside too. That's what really makes it super smoky and sultry. This is called Higher Power from MAC. Look at that. I'm gonna pat this on here. Can we get it zoom up in here? Take a pencil brush and that color, it's talk derby to me. I love doing my makeup this way. If I want something super sultry and smoky, this is the best way to do it. So you take a color that's like darker than everything you've done before and you focus it on the outside corners and the inside corners and just fade it in so there's lighter in the middle. This color can go on your bottom lash line just like the top. This is a super cute eyeliner I've been using. It's the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On in Scorch. This is the first time I've used this mascara, but I'm really liking it. It's from Smith & Co. This is the first time I've ever seen this brand before, but it's really awesome packaging and I like how it worked. Oh my gosh! So I found from the same brand. They have these glitters that are just insane, and since this look is kind of sparkly, that's what I'm going for. Why not put more glitter? I'm gonna use that one right there. I switched to this color now because it's a little bit lighter and pops more. I'm gonna put it in the middle underneath here too. Then I think I'm gonna take the lightest color and put it on the inner corner. And then the lighter color again on my brow bone. For brows, I'm gonna use this from Benefit. It's called Precisely My Brow Pencil, so yes. I like super bushy brows. I like don't plug my eyebrows at all. So I comb them up, fill them in, and then I'm gonna go with some gel on top after. Okay, how I nail it in the inner corner, which like overall like makes the bushiness look awesome and best, is if you just like flick it up like this a lot, and that's what makes it look like real hairs, and like they're just up and awesome. This is probably my favorite product of all right now. This is the Lancome Sourcils Styler, which is basically just a eyebrow tinted gel, and it's just amazing. And I comb it through and lift it up and kind of move the hairs to where I want them so they look like fluffy. This YSL primer is my favorite, but it's almost gone. Becca Moonstone Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. With my highlighting concealer, I like to bring it all the way out here and pretty much all the way to the side of my nose. It also helps with like a contour. I'll also bake on breakouts I have, so it just like lasts longer. To set it with like a bunch of powder and let it sit there for a little bit, it's gonna definitely last a lot longer. I'm gonna contour with Hoola because it's just a matte bronzer, so I'm doing that first to like get the shape I want, and then I'm gonna add lots of glow. Trust me. So this is a Bobbi Brown palette with like highlight, bronzer, and blush that I'm obsessed with right now. So I'm gonna use the blush on my cheeks, and I'm gonna use, Harley just walked in here, and I'm gonna use the bronzer on my cheek too, kind of all. Dust off any of the powder if you have left on your cheeks or wherever you do it. Sometimes if it leaves too sharp of a line, I make sure to blend it out because it looks kind of weird. The go-to champagne pop. Maybelline lip liner, and this is totally toffee. Now for lips, I'm using Jiffy from the Amanda Steele ColourPop collab. Woo! I feel like this is like a lot of people's favorite from the collection, but I think it's mine too. Ta-da! We need some better lighting. We just killed it! Woo!